How y'all doing tonight? Hey, what's going on? Talking with the boss. How y'all doing tonight? What is going on? Please pray for this country. Pray for LA. Pray for America. Please. Right now, America needs prayer. All the United States citizens. Because I feel like eventually we're gonna face some real trying times because we have a lot of undocumented immigrants in this country that do not want to understand that this is not their country. Right now, we got to focus on the United States citizens, and a lot of people don't want that. I agree with our president. I voted for President Trump. I stand with him. Americans, America has to get some boundaries set right now. The United States has been suffering and going under for too long. We have been carrying a lot of other people weight, and it's time for us to stop. It's unfortunately fortunate that a lot of kids and families has getting caught up in this situation, but this is what happens when you do not do things the legal way. If you're undocumented, that means you came here illegally, and that's the law. That means you broke the law. So the riots in California, it's sad, it's unfortunate, but right now, if you are an undocumented immigrant in this country illegally, that means you didn't go through the proper channels. You didn't go through immigration to come here. I mean, I'm sorry. This is talking with the boss. I'm speaking on the riots that's happening in LA. It's unfortunate. The protests that's happening in LA. It's unfortunate, that it's a lot of undocumented immigrants that's here, but it's illegal. That's illegal. If you're undocumented, that means you came into this country illegally. I pray for all parties, everybody that's involved. But right now, the United States have a lot of healing that need to be done with the United States citizens. Me as a black woman in America, this country, black nation, we have been through a lot. We are still going through a lot, and we haven't had our just in our own country. So I cannot right at this time worry about nobody else but the United States citizens. I'm sorry. It's unfortunate that it's happening this way, but we cannot continue to let our United States citizens go without hurt. We got to take care of our own country right now. It's too many homeless. It's too many veterans. It's too many people that are United States citizens that are not getting the help, the assistance that a lot of undocumented immigrants have came and gotten. And I'm sorry, and I gotta stand with my president. If he's trying to clean up all undocumented immigrants, if he trying to, because like he said, you gotta do it the legal way to be here. And that's, I stand with my president. Everything needs to be legally legal. I mean, that's how it needs to be. Unfortunately, it's a lot of children and kids that's going to be involved in this. But this is what happens when you do not do things the proper way. Hi everybody. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I hope I'm not offending anyone. I'm not trying to. Everybody can agree to disagree, but I am a Trump supporter. First of all, I'm a God supporter. But I did vote for the president, President Trump. And right now, the situation, the LA riots, is the LA, I'm not going to say riots, I say the LA protests. I just think, you know, to me, if you are documented immigrant in this country, that means you here illegally. That means you came into this country illegally. And to me, that's bold of them to try to have. You got to be bold to protest in someone else's country. If it's just that's if we was in another country, if the United is U.S. citizens was in another country, especially in these countries like Mexico, different countries of that nature, we would have to go. If our time was up and we was over there and it was time for we was in a resort or however it goes, when it was time after the 7 day, 5 day, however long stay, the duration of the trip, we gotta go when it's done. I'm sorry that a lot of children is involved, because I can imagine a lot of children has never lived nowhere else but this country. But that's the parents. It's something the parents should have thought about, you know, especially if you didn't have the proper paperwork or you didn't go through the proper channels to be a U.S. citizen. It's unfortunate, but it's, I stand with my president. I do. The United States got a lot of work to do with their own citizens. We do not have the, I want to say, we don't have no more time to waste. We got to clean up our own country. Yes, we got to start at home. And that's what President Trump is trying to do. He's trying to rebuild this country because it really needs it. This country had really been destroyed. Yes. I thank God that we are able to get a president in there that's not afraid to do the job. That's how I feel. I think that President Trump is doing an amazing job for us protecting the American citizens because that's what we need right now. We got so many people in this country that we don't know what's going on. We gotta we gotta clear some of the smoke. You know, we gotta we gotta find out what's going on in our country. We got too much going on. The United States is too much. And if we don't do it, it's I just feel like it was something, you know, horrible was going to end up happening the way things were going. If Trump, when it came in and started exposing and making people really take a look and uh, get the bigger picture, because everything was so just everybody looking at the small, You got to look at the big picture. And if Trump, when it came in that office, to really lay it all out on the chessboard, we would have been done. It was just a matter of time. The United States was going down, down, down. We was losing our backbone. We was. The United States was losing their backbone. Hopefully, Trump, I know he ain't gonna do 8 years. I ain't gonna say that. I would hope. I really would love for him to, but I don't know how he does that. But he really didn't. He did but they weren't current. They were spaced out. So we'll see. Because we really, really need a strong, strong leader who's not afraid. Because the United States was showing signs of weakness. I'm serious. We really was. I mean, in a lot of ways, too. Yes. I pray for the United States. I pray. I really do. hmm I pray. Thank God for everything that He has done. Thank y'all. Thank y'all, whoever in the live. Thank you for joining the live. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to tell y'all, God is good. And make sure you stay prayed up. Pray for the people in LA. Just pray, because it's getting bad. Yeah. Pray for them protesters. Yeah, we got to. We got to pray for everybody. Y'all have a good night. I'm about to lay it down. Thank you for swinging in. Whoever swung in, thank you for everything. And stay prayed up. Yeah, we at the darker times in life now. Yep, gotta stay prayed up. Every day is a calculated step. Make sure you know that. Oof. Y'all have a good night. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Have a good night.